Deep buying is a mental disease, and 90% of the world is fucking sick because they're going to keep buying the dip. They're going to keep buying the dip. They're going to keep buying the dip, and it's going to keep dropping. It's going to keep dropping, and it's going to keep dropping. And they're going to buy the dip out of their fucking mind until there is no money left to buy the dip with. And then they're going to sit and pray, crossing their fingers that shit is going to bounce all of a sudden. And the moment it bounces just a little bit, they're going to celebrate for just a fraction of a second just to see the shit collapse even in a wildest fucking drop the world has ever seen. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? Why all the dip buyers are just bitching and whining. Well, Bitcoin keeps dropping. It keeps fucking dropping. The question you should be worried about is not why your dip buying strategy ain't fucking working. You should be worried about why aren't you making a shit ton of money on the Bitcoin collapse. And Bitcoin collapse I'm using as an example, but there's a lot of stocks that are making even a bigger collapse than Bitcoin. There's a lot of market sectors that are primed for a collapse that you have already seen with Bitcoin and crypto. But for whatever reason, just people are programmed and brainwashed to buy the dip, okay? And there are times when it works, but there are times in the market when buying the dip does not work, and it destroys millions and millions of fucking accounts. It destroys millions of pension funds. It destroys money that people are thinking they're putting in something that's going to go up, or at least go up with time, and they're building these portfolios at the market top or at the Bitcoin top thinking that shit is going to go up and go up. But guess what? If you just taken the time a little bit to study the market history, I mean, Bitcoin's going to fucking keep going lower because it got like 7,000 reasons to go lower, and crypto market will go lower because it's got 8,000 reasons to go lower. And I mean, all you got to go do is study the historic analog for 2017, 2018. That's as far as Bitcoin concerned, okay? But that's not just the main reason why it's going to keep dropping. And people have this attachment. The lower it goes, the more they're convinced, well, it cannot go any lower, right? And many traders suffer from these disease. They think like, well, it can't go any lower. I'm going to buy it here. And they're so proud of it because they think they're getting such a bargain. And then the next day they're puking their guts out because guess what? Shit just dropped another 7,000 fucking points. Okay? You can't do that. There are times to buy and there's times to short. And as wildly stupid as the markets are right now, you cannot be doing anything by just shorting the fuck out of it. So the problem is not that you're losing money on buying the dip. The problem is way, way greater than that. You're not making a ton of money on shorting something that has so many reasons to go lower and lower. And guys, I've broken down those reasons for Bitcoin. I was the one that told you to short it at 120, to short it at 124, to short it at 126. And look, I can show you all the hateful fucking emails and all the bitching from traders I was getting. How could you short something that the whole world thinks is going to go higher? Fuck you. Because I got my own brain and I rely on my own fucking analysis, and I'm not a goddamn crypto groupie. That's why I beat the fucking markets while the rest of the people bitch and complain. So now that we've gotten that basic factor out of the way, okay, let me tell you exactly why your shit is going to keep dropping. And if you're not going to switch your trading strategy when it comes to Bitcoin and the markets right now, you will lose absolutely everything you've made in the bull run in the last few years. Now, there are clearly signs out there because some of the best stocks are already down 30, 50%, and people are still thinking it's a bull market because the indexes simply have not adjusted yet. But everything is leading up to indexes making, I want to say indexes like your S&P 500, your NASDAQ, your Russell 2000. All them indexes are about to fucking collapse in a fashion that's going to make like March, April 2025 look like fucking a gradual slowdown in the market. I mean, I'm talking about the magnitude of this drop in the market is about to take place, guys. It is astounding. People are losing their ass on crypto, and that's been going on for fucking a year, right? And it doesn't matter how many videos, podcasts I've recorded over the last 12 months saying that, hey, this is the fucking top for crypto. The shit is going to collapse. Short the fucking thing. Only a few people listen. So unfortunately, as much as I would love for a ton of people to make money, people are just fucking brainwashed. So I'm recording this in an effort, I would say, one of my last attempts to fucking get your brain straight, okay? And I'm doing it because 2026 is the easiest year to make the money if you just short the bounces. When something goes high, you fucking short it. Like recently, Bitcoin dropped to 82,000, then it bounced to 97,000. If you were trading with me, I told you short it. Because if you look at the behavior on the chart, okay, when it drops on big volume, and when it hits some of these levels, there are no buyers, and then it goes up on fucking fumes. That is highly bearish, and it may sustain for like a month or two, or even a few months, okay, but overall, that ends up going, that type of structure in anything, like in this case, it's Bitcoin, but that type of market structure always breaks, and shit always goes lower. Now, so many people are conditioned to buy the dip that they just don't fucking understand that the fake markets we have seen over the course of last few years, when shit goes higher on sort of events that normally the markets would go lower on, and despite of everything, they keep going high and high and high. I mean, there comes a moment where you just can't see straight anymore because you think, well, it doesn't matter what the fuck is going to happen. The market is going to drop a little and it's going to bounce. It's going to drop a little and it's going to bounce. And at this point, most of the people keep using the same strategy of buying the dip at the moment, where they should completely abandon that strategy and they should be shorting any kind of fucking bounce. So, the one strategy that's very simple for you not to follow is you look at everything that Michael Saylor of former MicroStrategy, now it's called Strategy, and it should really be called lack of strategy, or it's a strategy to lose your ass to the tune of, the dude is about to lose $80 billion in Bitcoin. All right, and all of it is going to come down to this week. So I'm recording this on February 1st, and I mean, guys, if you even been in the markets for a little bit, you know that Michael Saylor has been buying Bitcoin since 2019, and he's been doing that by diluting the shares of MicroStrategy. He's been doing that by simply going out there and borrowing money, zero coupon bonds, issuing preferred shares when he ran out of luck on issuing more bonds, which, by the way, I mean, this shit is so fucking ridiculous. Like, listen how stupid this shit is. He sold a shit ton of bonds when MSTR stock was at 500, and they become convertible when MSTR share price hits like fucking $700, $800. Okay, well, the moment he did that, I've been saying that now for 2 fucking years. There is no way, okay, when MSTR shares are going to drop, and it was a certainty that they're going to drop. Now, I mean, fucking MSTR is probably going to hit fucking $50 this week. The stock closed on Friday at 140. And, I remember people were giving me shit. Like, Leo, why are you shorting it at 540? Oh, man, are you crazy? This shit's going to 1,000. And then people were giving me shit because I told them not to buy the dip at 440. And I told him to short it. And then, like, I mean, the people that listened made a shitload of money, but the people that didn't, like, okay, they didn't want to short it at 440. And I said, look, you got a fucking disease because you think this shit is going to go higher to $1,000 a share. And I said, the motherfucker himself, Michael Saylor, keeps issuing more shares and diluting the existing shares of common stock. By definition of simple mathematics, that, I mean, if he keeps selling shares and he is the biggest fucking seller, what do you think has happened to the share price? It's by fucking simple mathematics. It goes lower, motherfuckers. But no. Oh, no, buy the dip, Leo. You crazy? Why would you short this at $440? Anyways, the shit is at $140 now, and it's going to probably fucking $40, if not lower than that. And all of this is about to happen, like, right fucking now. February 1st through, like, February 9th, 10th. I mean, it's about to happen quick, guys. And, you know, people didn't want to listen to me when I said fucking short it at 120, short it at 126. Didn't want to do it at 100 because people fucking kept buying the dip. People kept buying the dip. And now, basically, there's so much money that's underwater on this trade, guys, that there's no point of return. And people are sitting there and thinking, well, no, but hold on. Michael Saylor's going to save the market. Michael Saylor's not going to let it drop below his average cost of $76,000 per coin. Like, can you fucking imagine this? How fucking retarded this goddamn trade is. The motherfucker's been using billions of borrowed funds to buy Bitcoin from 2019 until now, 2026. And the most amount of money he's put into Bitcoin, not at the lows, okay, he's put the biggest amount of fucking money he's been able to borrow. He's put it all when Bitcoin was trading above 100,000. And I've been arguing in some podcasts that he is the only reason Bitcoin even hit 126. Like, if you look at a history of his buys, his strategy is fucking unbelievable. The motherfucker literally bought the top every fucking time he's got some money from bonds, or preferred shares, or common stock delusion. I mean, he literally created the top. And the moment these fuckers stops buying, Bitcoin drops. And guess what's about to happen? All them bondholders that he sold the dream, that we're thinking, wow, hold on, Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million, we're about to get rich and shit like that. Man, now they're so deep underwater that you're going to see some shit fucking unfold like you've never seen in the financial markets before. Because them fuckers are going to want their money. And he doesn't have the money to pay him because all the money's tied up into Bitcoin. So what is the logical step that's going to take place? Okay, he's either have to go borrow more money, which under current market conditions, he's not going to be able to do so. So you're literally staring in the eye of the situation where the biggest fucking Bitcoin buyer that's driven the price all the way to 126, and I was screaming at your asses on podcasts saying, short it, short this shit, it's gonna go fucking way the fuck down, okay? Can you imagine that the very fucking guy, Michael Saylor, that's bidded this shit all the way to 126, not only can he no longer buy because he cannot borrow any more fucking money to do this crazy shit, but now he's going to be forced to sell. Okay? On top of that, he's got premiums due on the preferred shares. Okay? Forget about the zero coupon. He's got away with a crime in the middle of the motherfucking day. Nobody's like, oh yeah, we'll give you the fucking money. I mean, that's how retarded and stupid the markets are. And the point is this. He's going to have to sell Bitcoin. So now you're transitioning from a situation where the biggest Bitcoin buyer is now turning into a seller, and it's going to happen as early as February 2nd. February 1st. I'm recording this earlier in the day. It's Sunday, February 1st, but tonight, like, I don't know, midnight, fucking 3 a.m. I mean, shit, you could just look at Bitcoin and it could be just one red fucking arrow going all the way to 40,000. Because the moment people are going to see that he is actually beginning to sell, because he has to, because he's going to have so much fucking pressure to sell, okay? The moment people going to see that he is selling, and not like quantities, like, oh, okay, there were times he sold just a little bit, maybe, 10, 20 Bitcoins, 50 Bitcoins, whatever. But he's going to have to dump a shit ton of Bitcoins, all right? And when that happens, you're going to see the biggest red candle in Bitcoin history you have ever seen. Like, all the podcasts I've made in the last 2 years preparing you guys for this, I mean, hallelujah, is, I know if you guys that really listen and they've been shorted every bounce in it, and man, guys, they're set for life. But what I care is some of you don't be stupid and fucking retarded now when Bitcoin is literally on the verge of being dumped by the biggest fucking buyer of Bitcoin in the last 2 years. How can you not fucking short it? And yet there's still people sitting out there thinking, oh my God, I'm buying the dip. There's no way it's going to go below 76 because guess what? Michael Saylor, the biggest fucking whale of all times, that's his average cost. Yes, and the reason why he's so fucked with his average cost because he's used a retarded strategy of buying the bounce in Bitcoin with borrowed money. This strategy is fucked. His website should be fucking renamed strategyfucked.com because he's got the worst motherfucking strategy out of any motherfucking trader I have ever seen in a lifetime. This shit is gonna collapse. I've delivered this trade to you guys on that motherfucking silver, golden platter for the last 2 years. And if you're not making money on this trade, it's fucking unexcusable. There's 3 reasons why you're not making money, okay? You don't know how to short Bitcoin, okay? Or maybe you're shorting it with futures, which is totally fucking retarded. That tells me you know nothing about fucking trading. If you're still shorting Bitcoin with futures, you're you're goddamn dinosaur. The way to short Bitcoin is with fucking options, damn it. You buy put options. Well, the reason why you're not trading put options on Bitcoin, even if you understand that that's the way to do it, is because you don't have an account properly set up to fucking trade it. There is a link I've now had under every one of my YouTube podcasts and videos, okay, with a referral link to get an account at CoinCall, where you can go and short the fucking Bitcoin. All you got to do is deposit some USDT there. You could be trading it within 5 fucking minutes. The referral link is on the description. I've had guys make $500,000, $1 million on some trades on this CoinCall. So it's beyond me, like, my fucking understanding why somebody would not just go do it and set up a fucking account and fucking catch a falling knife in the direction that favors you making fucking... I mean, do you understand Bitcoin dumps from 78 to 40K in the next 24 to 48 hours? How much money you're going to be fucking making? And yet people are sitting there buying the dip, right? Because their hope is, oh, but Michael Saylor is going to come in and save the day. He's going to save the fucking Bitcoin. He's not going to let it drop below 76K. Are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? You're blowing the greatest fucking short selling opportunity of all motherfucking time. Strategyfucked.com is not going to be able to buy Bitcoin tomorrow. What is he going to be doing? He's going to be fucking selling it. I don't understand. Like, I get so frustrated. People are so goddamn brainwashed by them crypto groupies. Understand, markets don't move in one single direction every motherfucking time. Bitcoin's been overbought, overpurchased, overhyped. Crypto market's been way overdue for a huge correction. If you study the history of corrections in crypto, I mean, 60% drop is nothing. Fucking 70%, 90% is what's about to fucking take place. And people are sitting there with these disease that I called early in the podcast. Well, but it's gone down already so much. Yeah, that's not a reason not to fucking short something when the biggest fucking buyer of Bitcoin is about to turn into the biggest seller of Bitcoin. You're going to look at fucking Bitcoin a few days from now, you're going to be like, oh my God, this shit is at 40,000. I didn't see that coming. How did you fucking see it coming? I've been seeing this fucking shit coming for the last 2 years, y'all. I don't know, like, people just don't fucking pay attention. They don't take shit seriously, and that's why they miss some of the biggest fucking trading opportunities. Set up your fucking account correct. Go short the fuck out of it, okay? And at least don't go and fucking short it when shit is gonna be at 60 and 50 and 40. Short it now. We're still close to 80K, damn it. His cost is at 76K. That's just how great this fucking guy is. In the last 7 years, he's been able to get his average cost to 76K, which means on all of his buys in the last 12 months, he is losing his ass. He's literally losing billions of dollars. And if this shit is about to drop below 76, then all of his buying that he has done in the last 7 years goes to complete shit, because at that point, he's showing losses that are beyond like any fucking comprehension. Billions and billions and billions of fucking losses. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I cannot find a trade that is more simple than this, damn it. Go short the fucking Bitcoin, y'all. I mean, if you don't make money in 2026, it's your own fucking fault. So you'd have to look at your wife, look at your kids, and tell them, Daddy's an idiot, guys, because he didn't want to short Bitcoin at 78K because he thought it was too low already. He didn't want to do it at 126. He didn't want to do it at 110. He didn't want to do it at 100. He didn't want to do it at 97. He didn't want to do it at 92. He didn't want to do it at 87. And now the shit at 78, he still doesn't want to short it. Fucking, I hope you get the point. Damn it. I just want some of you to make some big fucking money. Open up your eyes. Stop being goddamn groupies, fucking crypto groupies. Have a brain of your own. Stop listening to all the fucking garbage out there. Grab your fucking dick and short it, motherfucker.